College is an investment. Your money is gonna disappear. Hookup culture, the freshman 15. Dorm life, you will find your people at some point. 8 a.m.s, grades matter. Maybe I should take this advice to myself. Hey guys, it's Chloe. Welcome back to my channel. This setup is so freaking fun. I feel like I literally have my own podcast right now. But yeah, let's just jump straight into it. This video is college advice for incoming freshmen. Some things that I wish I knew before I went to college. If y'all didn't know, I just finished up my freshman year at Villanova. Go Wildcats. I'm wearing my blue and white today. Oh my god, was my kneecap there the whole time? Also, if it looks like I'm constantly like glancing to the side, it's because I am. The mic is connected to my computer and it keeps like, something's weird like on the technical side with this. So that's why I keep like peeking over. And also I have like all my notes on my computer. Ignore me if you see me looking off in the distance. But yeah, let's get started. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to talk about is dorm life, what it's like living in a dorm, essentials, stuff you need. So yeah, in my opinion, dorm life is awesome. I love living away from home. That sounded really bad. More so in the sense like I love having two lives. I feel like I have a double life sometimes. Like whenever I'm at college, my life at home is like a fever dream. And then when I'm at home, my life in college is a fever dream. A part of me can't grasp the fact that half of the year, most of the year, I live in freaking Villanova, Pennsylvania. Like that is so mind-boggling to me. Yeah, I also love like the whole concept of living with my friends. Like sometimes it's so crazy to think that the people I go to class with, a lot of them live in the same building as me. Like I don't know, that's so crazy to me. And like you all see me at my worst. Like it's crazy how like people who like lived on the same floor as me, who shared the same communal bathroom as me, like you all saw me when I woke up after sleeping on wet hair. Like damn, literally saw me at my worst. And then like you also like see me at my best when like we're about to go out or something. Like it's so crazy living with all your friends. It's just a chronic sleepover all the time, which is so cool. I was always excited to dorm, go off to college, all of high school. So that makes it a lot easier for me to say that living away from home isn't hard. But obviously like there are people in a different case where it might be like harder, more sad to live away from home. But yeah, if you ever feel homesick, maybe like bring something from home to your dorm. Pictures of your family and friends. Regularly like check in with your family. I am bad at doing that. I'm sorry, mom. It might be a weird adjustment at first, but trust me, like you'll get used to it and then you'll end up having a lot of fun. On the topic of like dorming and all that, next thing I want to talk about is roommates. You don't have to be BFFs with your roommate, but if you are, it just makes everything easier in my opinion. Me and my roommate locked in 4L. We're in like the same friend group, and like again, it just makes a lot of things easier. I'm also really lucky that me and my roommate are really good friends because I never feel awkward in the dorm. Like obviously some people just don't click with each other. Sometimes you have to live with someone to realize you don't like them. Like if you don't click with your roommate, just like try to be respectful, because like at the end of the day, it's still half of their room. If things ever get like really bad with your roommate, reach out to like your RAs or something. You could probably get like a roommate switch if you really need to, and just like get yourself out of that scenario. If you don't have a good roommate, if you don't like your roommate, if you can't imagine another day in your dorm, because like you don't want to be uncomfortable in your own space. You don't want to come back to your dorm after a long day. You had like 3 exams, you're just so tired, want to take a nap, and then your roommate's there making you feel awkward and hating your life. Like you don't want to be uncomfortable in your own living space, because your dorm is supposed to be a nice place to chill, to rest, to decompress. But yeah, I would just say like at least in the beginning, try your best to like and be close with your roommate, because in the long run it makes things a lot easier again. But like if you really don't click, then go, bro. Also try to be close with the people who live like next to you, like your neighbors. It makes things a lot more fun and like less awkward as well. Shout out to my neighbors. I love you guys forever. There were so many times throughout this year where I just like needed a spoon or something and just like knock knock knock, like do you have a spoon? And it's just like nice like living next to your friends, you know. Overall, try to be friends with your roommate, with your neighbors, people on your floor, people in your building, people in general. If you get a valid reason not to like them, then you don't have to be friends with them or live with them. We're still gonna stay on the topic of dorms. Next thing I'm gonna talk about is dorm essentials. Please, for the love of God, bring a mattress topper. I don't care what school you go to, you're gonna need a mattress topper no matter what. I had this 3-inch memory foam mattress topper. I'll try to link down below any of the dorm stuff I'm gonna talk about. But yeah, I had a fat mattress topper. Yo, I slept like a baby every single freaking night. Amazing. My dorm bed was more comfortable than my bed at home. Next thing, I would recommend getting a full-size comforter. You're probably gonna be sleeping in a twin bed, and if you get a full-size comforter, your comforter will like drape down, and it also acts as a bed curtain. I had a full-size mattress topper, and that blanket was going for miles, and it covered like all the stuff that was underneath my bed. And this year I'm also gonna get another full-size comforter. Next thing I recommend, get like a galaxy light sunset lamp just to make your room really vibey. It'll be nice like when you have friends over, y'all are just hanging out, and then you have some nice like purple sunset orangey vibes, or like fairy lights are really nice as well. Get a fan, please. Get one of those like mini fans that you can put like on your desk. I think I got mine from Target. I'll try to link that down below. Yo, so needed, especially when you're like just moving in. Oh my god, like in September, it's so hot, bro. No, it's actually so hot. I remember vividly one time me and my roommate, we both came back in our room, turned our fans on, or no, they were actually probably already on, grabbed our fans, literally like stuck our faces like a centimeter away from the fans and just stood there for like 10 minutes. You're gonna need a fan, especially if you're not able to control the AC in your room. Obviously it depends on what college you go to. In the residence hall that I lived in, it was only specifically this residence hall. Like we weren't able to control our AC. I got a heated, yo, am I allowed to say that? I had a heated blanket. Is that allowed? I don't know if that's allowed. My heated blanket was awesome. If you're not allowed to have a heated blanket, don't listen to anything I said. I recommend getting a lamp that can charge your phone. The lamp I had on my desk, if I just like placed my phone on a certain spot, boom, like started charging. I just thought that was cool. Like sometimes I get ready, just let my phone sit there and it would charge. It's nice and convenient. This one's kind of specific. Get a rolling laundry basket. Under certain circumstances, the building I lived in, it was 5 floors, no working elevator. There was an elevator, we just weren't allowed to use it. Each floor had their own laundry room, but some residence halls might not have a laundry room on every single floor. I only recommend you get a rolling laundry basket if you have a laundry room on your floor. If you go to Villanova, only get a rolling laundry basket if you're living in Stanford. If you're living in any other dorm, unless you're living in like, hold on. If you're an incoming freshman at Villanova and you're living on South Campus, because I don't know about the residence halls on main campus if they have laundry rooms on every single floor. But if you're living in Stanford, definitely get a rolling laundry basket, unless you're living on the first floor of Stanford. This is so confusing. I'm gonna restart. If you're an incoming freshman at Villanova and you are living in Stanford Hall, lived there, dorm 527, I live there. Whoever lives there next year, let me come visit. If you're living in Stanford and you live on floors 2 through 5, get a rolling laundry basket. But if you live on the first floor, there aren't laundry rooms on the first floor because the laundry room for like the first floor is in the basement, which in that case you would have to take stairs. So get a laundry basket you can like carry as a sack. Anyways, that was too specific. You all get my point, right? I hope. Plastic versus mesh shower caddies. This is like a whole debate. Well, I'm here to tell you that it doesn't matter, at least in my point of view, because people on TikTok like have some crazy like horror stories with their shower caddies, like mold grew out of it. Me personally, I never had mold. I had a plastic shower caddy, literally like $1 probably from Target. No mold. I like never even washed it either. Are you supposed to wash your shower caddy? I don't know, but I never washed it. Like 8 months, it was just chilling there. No mold, guys. Just saying, no mold. And my roommate had a mesh shower caddy and she was chilling too. Like we were both chilling. If you have mold in your shower caddy, like I think you're the problem, because me personally, I was fine. It doesn't really matter. I mean, whatever you want. If you prefer to hang your shower caddy, then yeah, get a mesh one. But if you're just gonna put your shower caddy like on top of a drawer, on a shelf or something, then maybe you should get plastic. I'm gonna talk about utensils now, disposable versus reusable. You should get disposable, I'm not gonna lie. I recommend disposable just because it was way more convenient. Like let's say we had some friends over, we were like eating chips or something, I don't even know. And like, oh, like Johnny wants a plate of chips. Okay, here Johnny, here's your plate. What's Johnny gonna do after he gets the plate of chips? He's gonna throw away the plate because it's a disposable plate. But if you had a reusable plate, you would have to keep it in your dorm at like 3 in the morning after all your friends leave, wash that plate, which like you're probably not gonna want to do that. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just saying, I'm gonna be for real. You're not gonna want to wash your dishes, especially if you don't have a sink in your dorm. Disposable utensils and stuff like that are just easier. If you have a sink in your dorm, then get reusable. But if you don't, don't and you'd have to wash everything in the communal bathroom, just get disposable. Get an umbrella. Umbrellas are not embarrassing. It's more embarrassing to walk into your class soaking, leaving water droplets all across the floor because you didn't have an umbrella. When you walk around campus, you're gonna see everyone, like if it's raining, everyone has an umbrella. I recommend getting an Alexa. I'm not gonna say that name because I have one right now and I don't want to like trigger her. Get a Lexi. It was really convenient just being like, oh hey Lexi, set an alarm at like 8 a.m. or like, hey Lexi, like what's the weather today? Hey Lexi, play this song. Hey Lexi, yada 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 yada. Bring all the medicine you can bring because you're gonna need it. Which brings me to my next topic, sickness. Within the first 2 weeks of college, you're gonna be sick. It's genuinely just like a rite of passage. You're being exposed to like all these new people, all these new like germs, like fibers in the air, stuff like that. Especially during the winter time, bro, you're probably gonna be sick like every 2 weeks. So please, like, be stocked up on that medicine. Bring your Dayquil, bring your NyQuil, bring your Theraflu, bring your vitamin C packets. My personal experience is getting sick. I feel like I had a recurring cough the whole year. I think like every 2 to 3 weeks it would come back, scratchy, sore throat every now and then. And then I remember like towards the end of the semester, it was like the week before finals week. And I was like, yo, I haven't been sick in a while. Yo, I'm never getting sick again. And then I got sick. I literally jinxed myself. Maybe it was like spring allergies or something. Yeah, you guys want to hear some crazy stories? Ask my roommate about her sick experiences. Yeah, Steph. I'm not gonna expose you, but if you're wondering about her experiences, go ask her. Next topic is money. Your money is gonna disappear. Oh my god. Sometimes I think about, or I try not to think about how much money I spent in just my first semester because I literally want to projectile vomit just at the thought. It was so bad. First, you have to buy stuff for your dorm. You're gonna go on some back to school shopping spree. When you move in, you're gonna realize you probably forgot something and they're gonna order it on Amazon. You're gonna want to buy clothes when you get there. You're gonna pull up and go to the bookstore and buy a bunch of merch from your school, and then you're gonna go out with your friends. You're gonna be taking Ubers to a lot of places. Like, it's a lot of money, I'm not gonna lie. It's so bad. And what sucks is like not having a job, because it's not even like, okay, like I spent this money, paycheck is coming in soon. No, there's no paycheck coming in. However, you should try and get an on-campus job. Try to get like a chill one, the library or the gym. I got an on-campus job in March. I work as a digital video editor for Villanova, which is really cool. So I help film like events that happen on campus and also like edit those events. Okay, next thing I want to talk about is the freshman 15. Like, is it real? Is it a myth? It's not a myth. So here's how to avoid it. Me personally, I don't really know. I don't like to go on a scale. Just saying. Numbers don't define me. When I first moved in, I think the first couple weeks, I was like, okay, like let's have fun. Let's try every food in the dining halls. You only live once. Like, you're never gonna be a freshman ever again. You're never gonna be a first-time freshman moving in. So I let myself loose, you know? And then I think it was like late September when I was like, okay, like you gotta start locking in. Since sophomore year of high school, fitness and like wellness, well-being, healthy lifestyle became like really important to me, and it was really on and off. So I started going to the gym again, started to become a little more mindful of what I was eating, and I think my second semester, like the whole semester, I would say that I was pretty healthy. Not just like with my physical health, but also like mental health and like productivity, the way I viewed things, stuff like that, which I want to talk more about my personal freshman year experience later. Just like be mindful about what you're eating, because you're already probably doing like a lot of exercise and cardio just from walking around your campus, going to class. Like I was averaging like at least like 16,000 steps every single day. Some days I was at like 25,000 steps. If you just pair that with pretty decent eating, like you'll literally be fine. Also, like everyone is different. Everyone has different metabolisms. I have pretty slow metabolism compared to other people, so that's why like if I want to maintain my figure, I have to eat pretty healthily. Okay, next thing I want to talk about is what clothes you should bring to college. Tops. Literally any tops, bring them. Bring your tank tops, bring your baby tees, bring your short sleeve shirts, bring your long t-shirts, bring your sweaters, bring your cardigans. For going out tops, you're probably gonna want a good amount. Some places I recommend getting going out tops. Garage is always great. Cider is really great. Forever 21, Addicted is really good for going out clothes. Like, yeah, you're gonna want to probably bring a lot of hoodies, a lot of sweatshirts. Like if you have like an 8 a.m. class, I'm gonna bet you $2 that you're not gonna want to put on a nice outfit. You're probably gonna want to put on a sweatshirt and sweatpants, and you know what, you're gonna rock that. That's totally normal. I think this year my fashion lowered. A lot of time I did not care what I was wearing, which I think for sophomore year I want to be more fashionable, because like I know I have the capabilities to. I was just so lazy freshman year. Also, for tops, make sure to bring at least like 3 business casual top. You're bound to go to some sort of professional event whether it be some sort of like career fair, networking events. Also, why? I think I was like holding the mic like all the way up here most of the time. I'm so sorry. Probably bring like a blazer, especially if you're like a business major. Now for bottoms, bring jeans, of course. Can't ever go wrong with jeans. You can wear them to class. You can wear them when going out. You can also bring like nice like cargo pants, like carpenter pants. Just like be aware you might not wear them because again, like you're probably gonna want to dress comfy. For skirts, bring like athleisure skirts. I want to stock up on some Lululemon skirts because those are really cute. And you're also gonna want a good old classic black mini skirt if you're going out. Even if you just want to like throw on a cute outfit, hanging out with your friends, maybe you're going out to a nice dinner. A lot of sweatpants and leggings. You're gonna be wearing those a lot. At least like 2 pairs of business casual, like business formal pants. Because again, you never know when you're gonna have some sort of professional event, which you probably will. Especially if you are going to the Villanova School of Business, bring business clothes, please. And also like, I'm not saying you have to have all of these clothes before you move in. You're gonna buy clothes when you go to school. All of my business clothes I bought during the school year. Like you don't have to come to school fully like prepped with every single thing. For shoes, you're gonna want to get like some sort of like pair of comfy walking shoes. Hokas are really popular. I definitely want to get a pair of Hokas for this school year. You're also gonna want like, you know, a couple like good sneakers. You can wear them to class. You can wear them if you're gonna go hang out with your friends or like going out or something. Some classics like Converse, like Nike Blazers, New Balances, the Adidas Campus. I want to get those for the school year. You're also gonna want a pair of like going out slippers, like slippers that like you can wear out to class, like outside slippers. Have one designated pair of like frat shoes, going out shoes, a pair of shoes that are gonna get trashed and you're okay with that. I've had this pair of Nike Air Force Ones since freshman year of high school that I brought to college. Those are my trashed shoes. They're disgusting. Have at least one pair of like businessy professional shoes. You get like a pair of like flats or loafers. This isn't super necessary. You might want to have one pair of like nice heels if you're going out to like a formal or something like that, if you have like some nice event. Next thing I want to talk about is classes, class schedules. Make a realistic schedule. If you're planning to take like 5 back-to-back classes and you know you have the attention span of a goldfish, maybe don't do that. But also like I'm low-key a hypocrite when I say this. Next semester, I'm taking 8:30s and 9:30s. I try not to think about that. But okay, let me validate myself. On Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, 9:30 a.m. classes, which like that's fine. My second semester of freshman year, I had 9:30 Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, and like it was fine. However, on Tuesdays and Thursdays this upcoming semester, I do have 8:30s. Yes, I have to wake up a bit early. However, I'm literally done with my classes before 12 p.m. Some days though, I do have like one more class at like 3, I think, around that time, which like I literally have like a 3-hour break in between my classes, which is enough time for me to like eat, recover, drink a Celsius or something. I think this semester I might start getting into caffeine because I like never drank coffee, like no energy drinks. I mean, I've had them a few times, but like I don't like coffee. Coffee's disgusting to me. But maybe this semester I might have to start relying on it. Maybe in a future vlog you guys might hear that I had to switch out of my 8:30 a.m. classes. I want to be able to do it. I think I'll be able to do it. 8 a.m.s are tolerable depending on what school you go to. So at Villanova, the class size, its average is like, it's between like 20 to 30 students usually. So like attendance matters. Like the professors care if you're pulling up to class, which is why I don't think I'm gonna struggle crazy hard with having to take 8:30s because like it matters if I go to class. When you're in class, try to stay off your phone, like be engaged, take notes, all that stuff. Be friends with the people in your classes. I love my class friends. Be close with your professors. They become such great mentors. A lot of them are so wise. They have such great experience in like whatever field they're teaching about. They probably know some pretty cool people that are relevant in whatever field you're studying. So you never know. Networking is everything. Next thing I'm going to talk about is studying. In high school, I never really knew how to study. I feel like in high school I floated by a lot, but then in college it's like, oh shoot, like you have to try, girl. The way I retain my information best is through doing. Like I have to like physically write it out or something. A lot of ways I studied was through repetition, just constantly doing practice problems, like doing, like literally like doing something. Like I don't retain the best by just reading something. I need to test it out, you know. I can't study for something and have to truly lock in if I'm just talking with all my friends. Like that's when I'm like, okay, I gotta seclude myself for a second. Yeah, everyone has different study techniques, and just please study. Your grades matter. You don't want to waste the money going into your tuition, so college is an investment. Okay, next thing I'm gonna talk about is friends. There is so much pressure to make friends, to find your people the second you walk on campus. It shouldn't be like that, but also like I get why it's like that because I also thought that way, and everyone thinks that way. Like even though we all know we shouldn't think that way, we still do. But trust me, like you will find your people at some point. I was lucky that my first friend group happened to be my people. I love you guys. Oh my god, why am I being like sappy? Anyway, and like you don't have to cling on to the first people you meet because like you're constantly gonna be meeting new people, freshman events, like meeting new people. You should be coming in open-minded. Like you should try to be friends with as many people as you want, but also like throughout time, like that's gonna get filtered, and then you're gonna figure out like what you really want in a friend and what certain friends are just like casual friends, and then what friends you'd want to be like closer with and you actually like trust. Depending on the size of your school, friend groups and cliques can like go away really easily. As for my case, like Villanova, it's not like a small school, but it's no state school. I think 7,000 or 8,000 people in the undergrad population. It's big enough that I can walk around campus and there are so many people I don't recognize, but it's also small enough that like I know who's friends with who. And I'm not like implying that people are like secluded off to just their friend group, but like I like know if like those like people are friends or like, you know, whatever. And it's also a small enough school that yeah, like when I'm walking to class I might not recognize a lot of people, but also more times than not on my way to class I bumped into like at least like 2 or 3 people that I knew or like just said hi to someone. So when you first get on campus, try to really put yourself out there, like step out of your comfort zone, say hi to people, like compliment people, introduce yourself. Keep in mind everyone is feeling the same way you're feeling. Everyone is nervous, everyone is like a little overwhelmed, maybe scared that they're not going to make friends, scared they're not going to find their people. Don't think that people have everything perfect, that people have their whole lives put together the second they come onto campus, because it's not true. Keep that in mind. It'll make you less stressed and nervous because then you can think, oh my god, everyone is like me, we're all wanting to make friends, everyone is in the same boat as you. Even I'm like a little nervous to go back to school. I don't know what I'm nervous about. I think it's more like excited. Join clubs. It's easy to make friends if you're in a club because like you already have a mutual interest you can share. This might not be that agreeable, but I would say try to join as many clubs as you want beginning of your freshman year, just to like, you know, try things out. Like if you're like even remotely interested, you can make a lot of friends in that club. You can even like end up getting like a leadership position or something. Even if you join a lot of clubs in the beginning, you're probably not gonna end up being active in all of them, but that's fine because you figured out which ones you want to be active in. Okay, next thing I'm gonna talk about is relationships. I came into college with a relationship and I'm still in that relationship. Me and my boyfriend have been dating for over 1.5 years. If you have questions about like hookup culture and stuff like that, I don't have an answer for you because I don't participate. I don't regret coming into college with a relationship at all, but it's funny because my whole life I never envisioned myself coming into college with a relationship. Personally, I think if you are genuinely in love, genuinely have a connection with someone, and this is before college, you can genuinely see a future with them, you want to marry them, you want to like, you know, spend the rest of your life with them, then don't break up. You don't have to break up like, oh, like we're going to college, whatever. Don't let an actual real connection be torn apart just because you're going to college. Like if you truly love each other and you're truly meant to be, like it'll work out, you know? However, if you're in a relationship before college and you're kind of just like I don't want to be in this anymore, or like you can't see yourself with that person long term, then get out of that relationship. Also, when you come to college and you're single, don't try to get in a relationship right away because I'm telling you, there's a lot of people who are like fresh out of the relationship, ready for like their single season. A lot of people are in their feral eras, at least like first semester. Just be cautious with your heart. Give people like 6 business months. But also like I do know some people who started dating beginning of freshman year and like they're still dating, so good for you guys. Love you guys. You guys ate. I feel like if you're dating someone and you go to the same college, that like seems a lot of fun. You get to like go to the dining halls together and like have sleepovers. But also this doesn't just apply to people like if you're going to the same college. I feel like people in relationships nowadays, they don't value time apart. You have to remember not to be with your significant other 24/7 because then like things go awry, things go bad. You have to have a life outside of your relationship. If your relationship is your life, your only reason of breathing, like seek help, get a hobby. Oh my god, sorry, I'm like such a big like proponent on having a life outside of your significant other. Like your partner should be there motivating you, not hindering you, because like in college you will be busy. Me and my boyfriend, we don't do long distance. In the school year we're an hour and a half apart, and it's nice like when you and your partner both have your own life, because then you both get to like share the details from the stuff that your partner missed and things like that. I think also another reason why I'm very sane in my relationship is because I see my boyfriend like once a month. The longest I've gone without seeing my boyfriend was like a month and like a week or two. We've never gone like very long periods of time without seeing each other. So to the people who go like months without seeing their significant other, good on you. Your heart is so strong. Distance truly does make the heart grow fonder. I like knowing that even if I'm not with my boyfriend every single day, there is still someone out there who like loves me, is cheering me on, even if he's not right next to me at all times. And I appreciate that. Okay, next thing I'm gonna talk about is parties. Freshman year, you're probably gonna be in your I want to go out all the time era. That's so normal because I don't know about you guys, but in high school, like I didn't go to parties. Like I'm a tired person. I think the first semester I went out pretty often, and then second semester, at least like beginning of second semester, because it was like winter, it was getting a little cold. I think that was when my going out hype started to dwindle down. But then it also picked up a lot towards the end of the semester because I was like, oh my god, I'm never gonna be a freshman again. Like let's rally. Point is, don't go out if you don't want to. You might deal with FOMO a bit during college, and that's normal, but also you kind of got to deal with it to get over it. When you go to parties, be cautious and alert, but also like that depends on what school you go to. I'm not trying to like jinx myself or whatever. Like let's say like I went out at Villanova, woohoo, like fun. But then there was a time when I went out at a different school, and at another school I was a little more scared. Let's say go out with trustworthy friends who you know will like stick by you. There's safety in numbers. Make sure to go out with trustworthy people, and then y'all can have fun. Next thing I want to talk about is independence. When you go to college, you're gonna have like newfound independence. It might be your first time living away from home. I think that I was always independent growing up. I think it's just like eldest daughter things. Eldest daughter things. Oh my god. When you're in college, you're gonna learn how to take care of yourself, take care of your mental health. Obviously, easier said than done. College, like, it's stressful. Figuring out what you want to do with your life, having assignments, balance your social life, and have a social life because you're only in college once. Take breaks when needed. If you feel your body decomposing, you're mentally tired, like, it's okay to take a nap or something. It's okay to, like, turn off your computer for, like, 15 minutes and just, like, listen to music or something and just chill. Which I'm also, like, low-key a hypocrite because sometimes I work myself to the bone, and like maybe I should take this advice to myself. Try to stay organized. I love Notion and Google Calendar. Make sure to have like to-do lists. Just like stay on top of your game. It'll help you not fall behind. Don't F up your GPA. Like freshman year, like that's your foundation, you know? Try in school, please, please, I beg you. The last thing I'm gonna talk about is my personal experience during my freshman year of college. My freshman year of college was literally the best year of my entire life. The people I met, the friends I made. I love college. Like it was like everything I hoped and dreamed of and more. It was amazing. Like I love my life at Villanova so much. I will say though, going to Villanova was kind of a culture shock. I went to a not amazing public high school based off like the people I was around. A lot of people like didn't have values, didn't like to work hard. And then when I come to Villanova, this like private preppy school, a lot of people there are very like-minded individuals, like care about their future, have plans and goals in their life. It was just so different in such a good way. It made me think a lot about like the person that I want to be, the person that I want to present myself to others. I was never sad at Villanova. Or I never had moments where I was like, man, like I wish I was somewhere else, or man, like I hate this, like I hate college. I'm very lucky that I've had such a positive experience in college, and like I'm just so lucky that I like found home. This is so like emo, bye. I'm so excited to go back, just like walk on the campus and like just feel that feeling again of like being at home. I know like a lot more now, and I'm ready to go into sophomore year. I'm ready to approach it. I think sophomore year I'm gonna thrive even more than freshman year. I think I became a lot more confident in college. I think that reflects in my personality, the way I treat others. I'm just so happy. I'm truly so happy. College is amazing. I'm so freaking happy. I think I've said that like 30 times, but I'm so happy in college, and I can't wait want for all of you incoming freshmen to have that same feeling, to love college no matter what college you're going to, no matter what you're doing in life. I hope that you have the same feelings I had and more in college, because I was just so incredibly happy. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I don't think I filmed like a sit down talking video in a really long time. I can't even remember the last time I filmed one. If this video does well, let me know if you guys want a part 2 or something, more advice. If you're an incoming freshman at Villanova, follow me on Instagram, DM me. I want to get to know you. That's all I have to say for you guys. So thank you all so much for watching. Peace out. Bye.